Okay, everything is ready to go. My stylus is there. Let's get advertising going. Alrighty, let's see. One second. That's what I needed. Oh my goodness. Do not know a way. Oh, not what I wanted. No. this cut up in thirds. Mountains. There. Oh boy, that's embarrassing. What is it? Oh boy. Let's see. Everything's going well, I guess. Why is it not loading? There we go. And there we go. Everything seems to be moving smoothly now. I do not know why it wasn't. Oops, sorry. Hi, Anti-Link, how's it going? Get that landscape. Thank you. Yep. Do I see hill and a lake? Yes, you do. Oh, I got a raid. Oh, thank you. Steven, how's it going? Well, would you look at a load of this guy? Hey, how's it going? It's been a hot minute. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my goodness, 12 people raided. Dude, thank you so much. I did not get my notification. Why did my notification not go off? Yeah, long time no see. Streamlabs is probably being weird. Dude, yeah, I've only had time to be able to stream once a week right now, so it's been it's been tough trying to balance everything, to say the least. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to log in. Goodness gracious. Later. Labs. I don't want to download anything, I just want to log in. Wanted to play the game. How long till they notice us game? I started seeing all the chatters, man. That's what happened. I'm sorry I didn't notice. I don't know why my alert box is not working. Log in. You were beardless. Oh my goodness. That was the last time I shaved my beard was 2 years ago for a Halloween party. That's a long time, though, dude. That's a very long time. Yeah, I did not get notifications at all. Alert box. Why aren't you working? Verifications raids. Yeah, enable. Why was this not enabled? Save changes. My goodness. All of these have their own separate thing that you have to turn on now. When did that become a thing? Goodness gracious. This is my fault, man. It's been forever since I've checked Streamlabs, I guess, because they made an update. Holy crap. That's a long time. It's not my phone here. No, it's definitely, yeah, no, it's been a hot minute. That's all. That's all. It's just been a very long time. And I'm trying to get back into streaming more frequently, but it's been so busy with everything. So I've been good. Don't know. Let me think. I'm just gonna go over the past 2 years, or 3 years actually. So it's obviously grew out my beard. Then I got married. We lived in my in-laws for a bit, and then we moved and got our own place, which has been great. That's kind of the reason why it's been hard to do too many streams, because I've been trying to keep up with everything. Because life. So, trying to keep up with art as much as I can, though. I've been still working when I can. I am now a full-time graphic designer for a local ISP. So I do a lot of the art for them. But that's the quick rundown of everything that's happened in the past couple years. So, yeah, it's been a hot minute. What about you, man? What have you been up to? Art? Yeah, I've been seeing it. Seeing your stuff be posted, at least when I'm on TikTok and and Instagram, I think is where I see them most now. I'm in. Hey, meow meow. How's it going? But I'm glad you're surviving. Samesies. I see your stuff on the TikTok. Yeah. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep posting on there, just because it's not the same. But I'll post. Pretty much my mentality at this point is I'm going to post everywhere and anywhere and hope something hits. You're hangry? Okay, don't worry about hanging out. I'm probably going to be working on this until you get back. If you come back, if you don't, get some rest, get those nice little foods in you, get some protein for repairing the energy you used. Yeah, TikTok is kind of my scroll. Yeah, I've actually had more enjoyment doing that um to YouTube now. So, I don't know. Yeah, if I'm still up, then I've work in the morning and new routine. I don't stream as long as I used to, but that's here and there. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get zoned in on this. Thank you. Enjoy your food and have a good rest of your stream or rest of your day. Meow meow, it has been a hot minute. I mean, it's been a hot minute for me. Alerts are not working for me very well. So that's kind of a rough deal, but what you gonna do? Let's see. Hmm. Trying to think. But yeah, let's see. Oh, and the kitty's here. The internet loves kitty cats. Care. That's not what you belong to go into. I know you're in a very curious mood right now. Doesn't mean you can go in there. I got a lot of boxes for playmats that I designed for conventions. So there'll be, after the conventions, I'm going to put them onto online. Tengen. Oh, I have a cat that loves to tear cardboard boxes. Yeah. He likes to get into places he doesn't belong. Tengen. I don't care. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi to everyone. Oh. There you are. Such a good kitty. Such a good kitty. Oh, is that so? Were you just wanting attention and affection? I'm snowed in. You're snowed in. Oh no. Guess what? We're in Idaho and we have 2 inches less of snow than we did yesterday. He's very curious. I think Steve left Snorlax. I think he's getting booed. Okay, you gotta go down now. There you go. All of our snow here in Texas thawed out, though. I have a feeling it might freeze tonight. My car cannot move because it's literally a mountain. Goodness gracious. Everywhere else has gotten a bunch of snow, and I'm just like, where's my snow? I miss snow. Where's the snow? Snow! Just ridiculous. No, I know. Snow in Texas is crazy. But this is like the 3rd year in a row it's happened. 3 feet of snow? That's what I'm used to. We got maybe an inch. Maybe. Like, if that. Goodness gracious. That's wild, though. That's crazy. And the thing that's crazy is that you guys are getting all of this snow that I am so used to having by now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dang it. No. No. Get out. It's going to be like that. I don't care. You don't get to go in there. Yeah, we haven't gotten much here in Alaska in the last few years either. Yeah, it's wild. What's going on? Hey, Kinoko, how's it going? Howdy, howdy. Kinoko. I thought all the miserable weather are for Midwesterners. I thought I was going to get the nice snow. I miss snow. Ugh, I miss having snowy weather so much, guys. Like, I miss it. I just barely woke up. Barely woke up? What? Were you taking a nap or something? Or is it morning where you're at? I can't remember where you're at. I can't remember where you're from. You know, it's heavily ironic that Snowklahoma is complaining about snow, but is such a thing as too much snow. Man, I grew up in a place that would get like 5 to 6 feet of snow at least once a year. And I work grave, so I sleep during the day mostly. Oh, got it. I miss the snow too. This summer is going to be so rough. Like, here's the issue, okay? If Idaho and Montana are not getting snow, the entire West Coast will not have fresh water. Like, enough fresh water that we're going to actually use enough. But that's the situation. Montana, Idaho, literally all the snow goes down that path. I mean, there's also the Palisades, but majority of the snow comes from Idaho and Montana because, yeah, that's why I love the snow because I know how much it helps with everything. Oh, thank you. Who did it? Who did it? Tell him it's on 6-7. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Kupo Army, where we are kind to the judger, awesome, and keep drawing. I forgot my catchphrase. Gosh dang it. Yeah, no, that's like all the water goes down from the mountains, and most of the heavier, taller mountains are in Montana and Idaho. And if they're not getting snow, there's not going to be a whole lot of fresh water. And people here are like, yay, no snow, yay. And I'm like, you guys are crazy. You guys don't understand the repercussions of this. Oh, yeah, 100%. It's like even Utah produces a lot of the water that goes towards the western United States. Like, it is wild to me that there's so many people that do not believe that Oh yeah, 100%. Snowlock, aren't you from Texas? You get your fresh water from snow too. Unless you're trolling us, which then, fair enough. Where do you think rivers come from? Yeah, no, it's. Yeah, like, did you know that the entire. Oh, fun fact, a majority of the water that goes through the Mississippi comes from the Rocky Mountains. Like, 60% or something like that comes from the Rocky Mountains. Yeah, freshwater spring occasionally. Yeah, but those still come from like underground wells that are directly connected to some type of some type of some type of snow or rainfall off. That's another reason why there's a lot of people that are complaining about glaciers not being around, because those are pretty much our reservoirs for fresh water. If those go away, we don't have fresh water. Period. We will be relying on rainwater 100% of the time, and it will have to rain a lot more. Yep. Yep. If it doesn't come from the sky. What you working on? I'm working on a just a whimsy free run piece. I'm kind of feeling that I've done a lot of like heavy stuff recently. A lot of Digimon and stuff, and I'm like, I kind of want to take a couple of project breaks. So I'm doing some fun renderings or fun characters, things like that. So just trying to. You generally did not learn any of this? Yeah, it's the education. The only reason I probably learned this myself is because I lived on a reservation. And they were 100% about that. And local governments get bothered that individuals are watering their lawns during the day. Yeah, it's. Yeah, I can talk about this stupid mentality that everywhere has. And the dumb thing about it is, I grew up with this mentality, like knowing this and going to field trips and learning more about it. And there's people that I grew up with that totally didn't believe any of it. And that's the scary thing, is that they did not believe in this. And then going somewhere like Utah and realizing how dry a place can be, and they're not even the worst. Yeah, I live in an Idaho desert, and I grew up, I'm going to be honest, I grew up, which is probably why I'm really good at backgrounds and sceneries. I grew up in Flathead Lake, Montana, which is what this piece is going to be loosely based off of. I'm not doing a one for one, but just putting free rent in Montana because I grew up that way. And that's the kind of situation. And I totally forgot to start the recording. Record timelines. Yes, I don't care. Which means I'm just gonna have to save the video for this stream and use that for a little bit. But, like, I grew up where there was a freshwater lake right there, and you knew exactly where that water came from. Hey, you lol. Does everything snow does, but without the inconvenience. No, rain does less than what snow does. Rain keeps everything moist for a time, or keeps everything watered for a time. But the long form rivers, lakes, and stuff like that, all of them are based off of snowfall, are connected to some form of glacier, the mountains having snow, things like that. Rivers specifically. And yes, rain can help a lot. But the reason we keep having drought after drought after drought after drought is because there's not enough snowfall in the states that need it. And we're getting more snowfall in the states that don't need it, that aren't connected to those rivers. So, like, instead of the snow going to the, because I'm in Idaho, it's not, there isn't snow, there's not much snow here. It snowed today, but not a whole lot. And it melted last time it snowed completely, but before nightfall. It's just crazy. All of the stuff. Yeah, I think we're in a situation for how weather is going to be affecting us. Because if you notice, year over year, everything starts going further and further south for the storms. Fear of axis. Oh, where the poles flip. There's a fear that the poles are due to flip. Like the Earth's axis. A 300-year storm at best. Yeah, and a lot of these states that don't have the infrastructure for these massive storms. Country is looking like Atlantis. I'm starting to believe that. Yeah. So there's a lot that just sucks about this conversation, because there's at this point it's the major companies that are the cause for all this, like trying to, instead of pushing for greener things. Yes, green energy isn't perfect. I will say that. Green energy is nowhere near perfect, but it at least does a net negative after everything. So it's kind of a bum deal. Let me switch back to soft brush. These fees. But Like for me, I'm like, no, green energy is great. Did you know that as of recently, China has better green energy than us, and they're gonna be, by the time 2030 comes around, they're gonna have enough green energy that they're gonna be able to sustain themselves almost 90% on green energy alone. You know, the country we blame that our country blames for the reason we don't actually go into a full on green system is gonna do the exact opposite of what we're saying. Yeah, yeah. And I'm just like, we have so much pretty landscapes, we have so many pretty locations, but like, it doesn't do much if it doesn't last, you know? Like, there was a time, or there was actually a video I watched recently, and that it was about like, since it's the new year, these are a few of the regrets I have that um, that I would like to get off my chest since it's the new year and stuff. And he's like, one of the main regrets is I never left to go see to see a glacier when they were still around. And it's wild to me to think that might be a generation here soon that's never gonna be able to see glaciers fully to the extent that they used to be, where you could walk on them and actually feel the cold emanating from the glaciers, not just being cold because you're up high, but because you're on a giant chunk of ice. And I don't know, that kind of saddens me, you know, because. And it also gets me to wonder, like, all the people I grew up with that played Final Fantasy VII did not get the message that it was trying to tell at all. They didn't understand the message that that game was trying to tell them. We're bleeding the earth dry. But that's kind of like, I don't know. This is just my tangent about everything. Cause I want there to be more snow. I know the issue that I do not like snow for one dumb reason. Everyone, even though this area is like Idaho, people grew up with snow and all that. Me being from Montana, I look at these people and I'm like, where'd you learn how to drive in the snow? Because it definitely wasn't. It was not here, and cops are telling people not to practice driving in the snow in parking lots when that was like what you had to do to remember how to drive in the snow, or teach someone how to drive in the snow is by doing donuts and trying to get them used to driving. And usually you picked a bigger parking lot. You didn't just pick a measly church parking lot or something like that. Also, fun fact, my dad just always said, drive like you don't have brakes. I would rather have that here in Idaho, honestly. Oh gosh, that's great. That's actually great advice. I drive a Subaru though, so I'm mostly fine. I drive a Civic. Gotta love my Civi. Um, let's see. it's just it's just wild to me. Just wild. Um, Fun fact about mountains. If you want to know which direction snowfall will come from or which way normal wind flow goes, look at mountains. You can tell based off of where the trees are. The more trees, the more likely there's going to be no wind on them. On that side. Trees go where the rain. Trees sit where the rain is. So there's always going to be a side with not that much snow on it. Let's see. So I think the reason I'm not a huge fan of traditional painting is because I can't just instantly change the size of the brush. Oh, that sounds kind of dumb. Because, like, if you get a new brush, that means you have another thing to clean. And that means you gotta clean that too. Yeah. It's because I'm a mistake. You cannot fix it. So I love doing pen. I just don't like doing painting when it comes to art. I don't like painting traditionally. I love colors, and I can never figure out the colors without mixing. And mixing just wastes so much. Like, there's a number of issues on why I don't do traditional media at all, and it's kind of staggering, to be honest. Just but drawing and painting and being an artist is just my passion. I know I would have figured something out if, technology dies on us for a number of reasons because, there's a lot of stuff going on. Try getting into traditional, but I don't know, just cannot see myself doing it. Well, I don't have my sketchbooks upstairs. I usually have a sketchbook right where those manga are because I've been catching up on books, that manga series that I've been wanting to finish. But I've been focused on other things. Yeah, no, I've been trying to keep up. I got like 2 full boxes of playmats that I need to organize and get ready for conventions. I'm still waiting for the map from Isekai to get here. Isekai, Utah. Let's see. Any news on it? Nothing so far, but I did get a message from my manufacturer. Yeah, that happens. So, fun fact about this winter, for Idaho specifically. The last time we had a winter like this, where it was super warm and nothing like this bad of a winter. Not just like, oh, this winter like past, like this warm of a winter for Idaho in Rexburg was. Hey, Ty Greenier, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Coop Army, where we will be kind to each other, be awesome, and make art. I gotta remember how to do what my catchphrase was. I remember it just being for me, but now it's been a few little while, so I'm trying to get back into it. The last time the Idaho area, this eastern Idaho area, had this bad of a snowfall was in 1945, right after they started recording back in like 1929, 1930, and then 1945 happened, and they had this bad. What else happened in 1945? I wonder. Yeah, I'm excited for a lot of the stuff that's happening for Isekai. This is gonna be my first time at Isekai, and I've heard that a lot of the people that do similar art as me do very well. So I'm kind of hoping for that. Isekai is a convention in Utah that I'll be going to. It will be in February. And I'm kind of happy that I'm doing a lot of Digimon stuff because Digimon is an isekai. Also, fun fact: The Wizard of Oz is one of the first isekais. The other one is Gilgamesh. The original one is Gilgamesh. Oh yeah, I'm excited for the map. It's kind of worrying me that they've been taking so long. Speaking of Digimon, you did? Dude, the newest episodes are pretty good. I am so thrilled with where they're going with this show. Oh, right? It got really dark. And that kind of shows what kind of vibe we're going to be getting for the rest of them, I feel. And we'll see. We'll see. I know. You should. It's very entertaining. And if you like music and like anime, I think it's a very good, easy way to get into, to start into Digimon. For those that are not educated into it. Yeah, it's kind of a rough one to get to. It was a kind of a rough episode. So the reason there was so many mixed reactions to Beat Break is because it did not follow the normal path that Digimon shows usually take. It followed, I gotta run, have fun with the drawing. Looks incredible so far. Can't wait to see the finished piece. Thanks, Kanoko. I hope to see you at Isekai. Have a good rest of your time. Talk to you later. So the reason is because people are upset about how long it takes for the Digimon to show off their new Digivolutions. And that is the reason that there's mixed reactions to it, is because the only other time that Digimon had a show that did a slow burn like this for their main franchise was Digimon Tamers, which was the 3rd season of Digimon. And Beat Break broke that record on how long it took the main Digimon to Digivolve. And literally, that is the reason. It's because of that people are not happy with anything, honestly, that's going on with the show. Oh yeah, the payoff was great. Oh yeah, and that's kind of the situation with Tamers, is that it's supposed to feel forced sometimes, and I'm calling it. Gekomon is going to get a forced Digivolution here soon, and that's specifically because of some of the I want to say situations, but the how do I say this? Because of some of his reactions after some negative emotional things happened, which means he's also gonna get a Dark Digivolution line, which I am so pumped for. If because we haven't had a Dark Digivolution line in forever in the shows. I mean, we did have one in Ghost Game, I guess, but not many people watched Ghost Game when it was getting released. Dark Digivolutions, yes. So Dark Digivolutions are pretty much the epitome of their evil side, the dark side of the Digimon, when they're being either forced to digivolve or their tamer has a bunch of negative emotions that are not correlating at all with what the story is. So they're gonna start. Yeah, the last one was Gamamon. And yeah, it's Gamamon and Ghost Game was the last one that I know of. That's kind of the point of them. So I don't know. We'll see. I can see it happening with Gekkomon. They're definitely leaning into it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh no, there's a lot of people that are actually excited for a Dark Digivolution that actually is connected to the main cast, cause and possibly not becoming the main villain, because that was an issue with Ghost Game, is that the Dark Digivolution became its own Digimon and became its own, and that was the final villain of the show. Trying to make sure something real quick. I keep getting notifications. But we'll see. We'll see. Well, we'll see what happens with the show. That's for sure. That's kind of the way things go. Oh, man. I need some water. But how have you all been, besides the snow being crazy down south? Gotta do my stretches. It's been an hour. Okay. I love how subtle this brush adds stuff to the illustration. It's great. So, for those that didn't see on my Discord, I got my first comment saying that my art looks generated by AI. That made me have a good first little bit of the day. It was rough because I am very much against generative images of any sort on platforms of known variety. And it just irked me so much. And I know the guy's on YouTube, so he's probably going to see this and realize I was not pleased with him. But it's one of those things where it's like, you gotta roll with the punches as much as you can, but my goodness, was it not okay at all. Just didn't feel right. Felt weird. Right? I thought that was the weirdest part. Like, of all the things, my art looks generated. Mine? Brother, please. Like, I knew that eventually I would get called out for maybe using it, but random stuff, man. Random stuff. I mean, I know, like, there's definitely people that try to troll, but it was weird. Because that affected me today. Definitely may ruin my mojo for the rest of the day. Mojo. Wow. Hello. How's it going, dude, man? I am tired. I still want to stream and work on some art. Oh, good. Good to hear that you're doing good. I'm going to be going to see Iron Lung tomorrow night. I'm so excited for that, though. I've been waiting 2 years for this movie. Yeah, I'm a big Markiplier fan. I didn't used to be, though. I only started listening and watching him uh, during the pandemic when I had time to actually be on YouTube when he started. Because I was in college when he started. Or when he got heavy into the whole YouTube scene. Well, I found out. I kept an eye on their website that was showing it, showing where it was approved to be, and the moment it was shown that it was going to be here in Idaho, I found the nearest theater, and it was in the neighborhood. Like, I could walk to the theater. I was so happy. I could walk. I could straight up walk to see Iron Lung if I wanted to, and it's going to be great. mean, it's also going to probably break a few records. He's trying to break the Guinness Book of World Records for biggest organization to give blood. Yeah, I saw that. No, no. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Meow meow. I stream on both. I started doing that because when Twitch started doing dumb stuff, I started YouTube streaming. Oh, I see. Um, no, he deserves every bit because every bit of this because he has been trying. Markiplier has been trying to get this movie done, and he's actually fully funded the movie for himself, like by himself. So it is going to be crazy. Um, when you think about it, and when you think about how much stuff he's doing for this game, like this is going to be an insane level of one dedication, two, it looks like it's gonna be an incredible movie. The reviews are already coming out for the movie saying it is a phenomenal movie. I mean, those are my words, but they're saying that it's a great movie. So it's so exciting to see something like this come for someone who worked really hard to get into filmmaking and it just never worked out for whatever reason. For one reason or another. And now it's just working out in his favor, and he deserves it. Honestly, deserves so much of everything that's coming. textured one. So far, my favorite project is In Space 2-in-1. I actually started watching him roughly around when In Space came out, and I was not a huge fan of it. I mean, I didn't go through all of it. I will be honest, I didn't go through all of it. So, not much there I could give my opinion on. Gosh, I'm exhausted from today. Work was busy. Busy, 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 busy. I am drawing Frieren in a kind of a whimsy scenery situation, loosely based off of the Montana scenery that I grew up with, just because I feel like it would work with the right vibes. So that's kind of what I'm working on. I'm just kind of chill vibing it and just trying not to do something super crazy so far, but just trying to enjoy the process, enjoy the drawing. But yeah, I'm gonna miss playing Digimon, the local scene of Digimon tomorrow. So that's gonna be kind of a bummer. But after, I know for a fact that after Nationals, I'm gonna take a break from playing Jesmon. Unless someone wants to go cam against something that's a good contender. I always get to this point with scenery painting where I'm like, I don't like it. Mm-mm. Don't like it. I don't like it. Nope, nope, nope. Don't like it. I don't want to deal with it. Nope, nope, nope. But in all actuality, I just needs to work. I just gotta trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Mm. How long have we been going? Almost. I don't do long streams anymore, so this kind of is riff, but trying to keep moving forward. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Did not know I had this as a brush. Interesting. What's this one? Whoa, what the? This isn't the same one I used earlier, is it? That's wild. That's a face. Where are my tree brushes? I have a tree set. I have a tree brush set. I just don't know where it is. I don't know where my brushes, my tree brushes. That's a blender. Snare. You say tree brush, and the first thing that pops into my head is Bob Ross, right? Where are my tree brushes? So I have a. Is this it? Oh my goodness! I found them. Look at that tree, 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 tree. Oops, sorry. I am feeling very woozy right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to go as long as I would like to tonight. Need to gain my. But so far so good, I think. Yeah, let's find someone to raid because I am the big tired. I am falling asleep. I can feel myself falling asleep right now. I might need to get a snack, but I don't like eating on stream. I will try to stream again soon, though. Maybe Friday, because I'm going to do stuff Thursday night. But let's find someone to raid, shall we? Let me just get the raid button going. For YouTube, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you guys again next